in the league. I will be right back. Just going to do a quick audio check. Okay, should be good. Audio is working on all outputs. Here we go.
Hello.
We've got room for prophecies. Got one coin for a prophecy.
Welcome. A pained spirit hijacks a body and will not be stopped by their body's demise.
Okay. That's going to be an interesting one. However, I'm supposed to be going to the Dread Thicket that's down there. Okay, can't go through there. Dread Thicket, here we come. And I need to turn my passives on, or my auras on. Get my golem out. There's the firefly. There's the Firefly. Get that one collected. Oh, I've got all the how much is on that flask? Yeah, I'll pick it up. Got all those Fireflies. Wrong button. There we go. Into the stash. Let me check my Vol gem. See if I've got anything that I can stick in some of these open slots. I think we'll grab Vol Arc. I can actually use the Glacial Hammer again. I want Spectral Throw. I can stick that on there. Actually, you know what? We'll go with Spectral Throw, so I've got a range on it. Thought I had a Ball, Glacial Hammer. Or did I get rid of it when I got rid of a lot of the excess Vol gems I had for a... Okay, yeah, it looks like all my Vol ones have been cleared out for red. There we go. We'll just add some fire damage to him. If it's applicable. If not, oh well. Okay, now I need to get some of these. So I've got 12% there. So I need another 28. So I need a 16. 6, and there's a 10.
Greetings.
15, that's 20. 30, 40.
Greetings. Go with courage.
So between the 8's 25, 15 more. None of these. That's a 7. I hit an 8 here. There we go. I really want to sell those, though. Probably not.
Hello.
Realistically, I should be using those, especially that 17% one. I want to make it... I'll burn one of these on it. Random rarity. Take that one off and put it in there. It's a 14%. See if I can upgrade those as well. So, 14%, but has a thing I don't like on it, which means new random properties. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with that one instead. I don't really need the health or the movement on my health flasks.
Greetings.
Okay, see about selling these, and I can get an upgraded, a hollowed one.
Go with courage.
It's level 60. Unfortunately, can't use that yet. Once I can, I will probably swap in that one in that first slot. Stack the fireflies so they stack in there better. And away we return. So I need all my Vol skills. Yeah, no open slots. We'll keep the one I got. Got some skill point.
Greetings.
Identify all the stuff.
Journey well.
Grab that. Oh yeah, I just need to go talk to Yuna, who's right here. She turned into a cat. Looks like there's nothing over that way. There's probably the exit I'm looking for. Quick check over here, make sure no vault doors or anything. Down the stairs. I'll pick up the Sacred Hybrid Flask. There we go. All those are finished off. Yes, yes. I thought it was fitting for, you know, I'm playing a Templar. I'm an Inquisitor on top of that, and I'm lighting everything on fire. That's the stairs up. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I suppose that would work too. I found it funny when in one of the chapters you're literally just killing off tons of Templar. So it was literally a Templar burning the other Templar. Oh yeah, you get in a one-on-one fight with the Templar's gods. Or god. So I'm pretty sure the heretic in this scenario is actually my character. And I missed the exit. Effectively, you get tricked into destroying this deity called the Innocents. And then you've got to deal with all these gods that arise afterwards. So effectively, the part 2 of the part 1, you get up here and you're just in a fight on the cathedral rooftop with the Templar's gods. In part 2, so far, you're slaying all these deities that arose when you killed off the Innocents. So you're pretty much atoning for your sins. At least in relation to the Templar. Oh, and even better, when I kill stuff, I effectively use their dead body to consecrate the ground where they died. It's not guaranteed. It's not on every kill, but there's a good portion of them that spit out holy ground. See these crosses? I'm standing in holy ground. Consecrated ground. Oh yeah, and I'm even better. I'm wearing items that have like base no level requirement if they don't have gems in them. Like a lot of times, your items will have a base level, uh, like this, level 35. What? You're gonna have to send me that link. I don't know why you couldn't. I've pretty much got everything turned off that's, any kind of moderation from Twitch's end. It's like it's all disabled. Get out of that. I haven't had any reason to yet. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that spot. Ah, I'm supposed to run at her. At least those two on. I don't really need the flammability one on in here. But never know. I might get close enough for that to apply. That one on is... I gotta turn these things on before I go in there. Ouch. I'm obviously doing something wrong in this fight, but... I mean, at least she doesn't heal up between fights.
I am no beast of burden. Many an artist.
We'll go with that one. It's a lot more useful.
I'll need to be lighter on my feet to use this.
Okay, I can put that in there. Get that set up. Portal, and I will be right back. Well, in this case, it's a... Before, it was a stun protection, but only after I'd either been stunned or blocked a stun. Whereas this one's just flat damage reduction to certain things. So I need to... Whoops. The unidentified ones need to go back in my inventory until I can identify them. Sell that first. Especially in comparison to the first one, it's like, I rarely get stunned as it is.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, and I forgot. You've got to see how this guy looks. Oh, I got to switch over to his equipment. Let me turn off his auras.
My mana is spent.
I'm wearing slippers. This golden red get up. I've got a like leather and gold hood that looks like, you know, the like beginning of football helmets. I've got this stick with a lantern on it, and I've got this like metal trellis with a giant spider on it. That's just the bonus from all the gear I'm wearing. I just look absolutely ridiculous. Oh, yeah. That's the point, you know. Admittedly, the reason I'm actually wearing most of this stuff is, like, my Crystal Scepter. +2 to the level of socketed fire gems. Bonus, all gems in there are supported by level 10 fire pin gems. I get an additional bonus of fire damage on everything. It also increases spell damage and elemental damage. My robes increases my increased ignite duration. Bonus chance to ignite. And has massive fire resistance. Like up here, I've got, 31 to all elemental resistances. Everything else is not so much. And then I've got my ring that can't use other rings. 10% to elemental resistances, 18% more to elemental resistances, and life and mana for everything hit by my attacks. So it just keeps me full of mana. And gives me extra items. This I haven't switched out yet, mainly just because, well, I haven't found anything else I'd rather have. Bonus rarity, a little bit of accuracy, a little bit of evasion, fire resistance, and some extra fire damage. But it only applies to attacks, which I don't do. The gloves are pretty good, and they just give massive increased spell damage and reduced cast speed. The boots are literally there to keep me from being frozen. And the shield's there just because it looks cool. Oh, and I just realized my, when my Tempest shield gets procced, I actually have a Templar icon on my shield in the blue glowy bits. Oh, Tempest shield. That's what it's called. Well, later on I'm going to have to use a shield. Yeah, actually, it's not that I can't use this because I've got it set, like, I could set it so I could directly use it, but I specifically have it on a cast when damage taken, so I don't have to worry about it. If I take damage, it turns on. It's like, if I take 1,354 points of damage, Tempest Shield gets turned on, which deals lightning damage and increases my block chance. And it turns on, well, it has a bunch of chance to do stuff, but anything in here that's grayed out, like Summon Raging Spirit and Molten Shell, yes. There is an ability you can take that lets you use your blood, pretty much your life force, to cast your abilities. So you're literally using your own life. You hurt yourself to hurt them. Later. Actually, at this point, all I really have left is a bit of a sore throat.
Good to see you.
Good to see you still so.
Sun is changing. My heart.
Okay, let's see.
If we ask, a mother's keen heart should
So I've got two major gods to kill and two minors still, which means most likely both the minors are here and probably both majors. So I think there's only 3 acts in this part.
If so,
Off to the labyrinth.
goddess is watching.
Need to find that reliquary. That would be straight to the boss room, which I definitely don't want. on, let my attack go through. Toast him.
Potent little gift from our primitive past.
It's a bit interesting there. I now have, like, massively increased knockback. I'm thinking back over here is where it's going to have the thing I'm looking for. There we go. That's the right button. That guy looks special. Oh, nope, just another crushing mass. There we go. This looks right. Decorative chest. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Away we go. Have to be a lever over here anywhere? No. So all gems leveled up. There we go. Treasure key. Nothing else in there I really want, so off this way. Okay, that's clear. Out of that trapped area. That's the exit I'm looking for, however. Still looking to see if there's more dark shrines. That one was actually on the map.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
Okay. Most likely that's the only dark shrine that was on here, so moving on to the next area.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
close and then store all my currency. See how this goes.
An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands. Don't give up yet.
Okay, different set of wrapped mitts at least.
You were born for this. Only one of your lessons was completed ascendant.
See what I got for the unique. Interesting. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check the, Oh, there isn't one of those here. Dang. I like knowing what's in an area before I go into it, but... Looks like right after the fight, you can't check that. Which means I need to find an exit. Luckily, so far, this has literally been a very straightforward labyrinth. Haven't hit any true false turns. There's the switch. That drops that wall. There we go. That door's open. Luckily, I'm not real worried about the any traps I might set off in this specific area. The poison dart traps aren't particularly strong. There's the Dark Shrine.
Of power can be a grotesque affair.
Always need more Quicksilver flasks. Had apparently lost my Earth Elemental at some point. Hadn't realized it, but it's back now. There we go. Okay, there are 2 exits, and that does go to a Forgotten Reliquary. Let me check what the other one is before I leave here. Yeah, we'll grab that. It's only 10%, but I might as well take it. Oh. Ah, it's one of those puzzles. Maybe I got it all open? No. So I gotta have them all turned on. That leaves 2 on opposite sides that aren't. There we go. A new unique ring. This one actually has a jewel slot in it. Essence Worm. +2 to level of socketed aura gems. Socketed gems reserve no mana? But 40% increased mana reserves. So, no, I don't think I want that one. That'd be good if you were only using, like, 1 aura, I think. Interesting. I think I only found the 1 exit. The other one's got to be in that corner, then. Yeah. Go through here, grab the pretty much nothing in this room, and then there we go. That's the last of those 4 that I needed. Are those all corrupted? They are, which means I definitely want room for all of these in here. Don't care about that. I can at least hold on to it, I guess. Okay. That's that exit. I'd still like to look for a dark shrine. That's what I'm going into all these side rooms looking for anyway. There we go.
Dark influences reside in dark places. Go all the way back around.
Is this the one that had the exit I wanted? Yes, it is. Off the Forgotten Reliquary. Those can both get upgraded. Yeah, those all need decks. Pretty sure that's the exit I'm looking for. Yeah, that's going to be the exit I'm looking for. Okay. Just grab the currency, nothing else in there I really need. There we go. There's what I was looking for in here specifically. Okay, what's this Orb of Elemental Dispersion do? So it lets me kill an essence in the fight. Okay. Oh. I get the feeling this is probably the other entrance. The other entrance, but at least I don't have to go through all of that area this time. See anything there? I'm gonna check this last hallway. So I did find the one dark shrine, so at least I think I found one on here. If there's one in here, I don't find it. Oh well. Last time.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Put that on that page. So that will let me put this in here. My currency. Something I could pull out of here and put on a different tab. Well, prophecy, or this thing will be soon, so I don't really need it here. But that means I've got all 4 pieces of that. I'm going to start working over towards Arsonist.
Essence of an empire must be shared
Orb of Elemental Essence. The next essence I hit will be killed instantly. Just waiting on that Essence of Fire.
such resilience.
Oh, he's down.
Is always the worst emperor.
And the quotes in this are hilarious. The last emperor is always the worst emperor. At least this one tells me there's nothing in this zone to particularly look for. Except for potential dark shrines. And that one-timed crank means I'm probably going to have to hit another one. Yeah. Don't think it'd be down here. I think that's too far away from that timed crank to be effective. Question's going to be, what does that timed crank actually do? Assuming it's got something to do with maybe that wall. And once again, too far away from the timed crank to actually... Wherever it is, it's not very far away. Okay. That area's cleared up over there. Still have no idea where that timed crank goes to, but just gonna melt off stuff as I run through here. Okay, that's one of the two exits from here. The issue with the timed cranks, you've got multiple ones to pull, and I just can't find any more than that one. Which is quite odd in and of itself. Options, UI. Map transparent. I wanted a lot more transparent than that. Chest there. Wherever it is not a very far off crank. Wow, all it does is lock that one in place. Gotcha. That was a waste of time. That goes down to a silver room. Might as well go to the silver room first. Superior gem drop. It's the silver door. Oh. There's got to be a lever somewhere over here to get into that room, most likely. Yeah, there's stuff back there. I'll come back after I've got the Emperor's Vault open. I don't see anything that looks like a lever. That's not the exit I'm going to want to use when I leave. Sulfur flask. Ooh, bonus damage. We're going to move that over there. We'll run that flask as well. So those two flasks and then the damage flask. Okay, that area's cleared up. Pull that timed crank and get the hell through here. It's definitely not the That's interesting. That disables the blades. Also disables blades. And also disables blades. Oops, didn't need to do the damage one. Forgot I didn't have the double or triple movement flasks anymore. That door's locked. And I will be right back. And I'm back. Okay. That door's locked, so we go around the long way. Oops. Wrong potion again, but oh well.
Where there's a silver key, there must be a silver door.
One last look over here to make sure there's no levers I missed. I swear there should be one over here somewhere. How big that room is and the fact that there's stuff in it.
Any mystery can be
And another unique ring out of this run. Physical damage, chaos damage to attacks, max life, life regen per second, 10% chance they flee. Not a bad ring. Grab that as well. Can't use it, don't have the stats for it, so I'm not going to worry about picking it up. And once again, no lever or anything to Is there a... Okay, it looks like there's no way to rotate the camera. It's just in and out. There does not seem to be a lever anywhere. So I guess it's just a area you just can't get to. That's fine. If I remember right, the one I was looking for was in the top right. I will take the shaw green gloves. Oh, nope. I can do it if I take that. Because I might want those on my archer. Are they any decent? Probably still keeping them.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep, though.
That's not the exit I wanted. Okay, currency. Rings can get stored. Why do I still have that? It's not one of my corrupted items. It's not these unique gloves I'm putting in there. I'll put the corrupted item in instead. It just doesn't seem that good. Actually, I did want those for the... I'll throw out some of the... random flasks. Oh yeah, I think those were needed for a crafting recipe. There we go. That's not a big deal to throw out that one. I'm going to come over here and throw the ones that are trying to block the stash. There we go. I'd like to find a spot for two more. I'll just take 2 stacks of these out. There we go. Stuff that in there. Actually, I should identify that. Not even going to worry about it. We'll stick that in there. Okay. It's the other exit. Really like a dark shrine that gives me the regen. Dang, all the uniques dropping in here. I might have to do a staff block build later. I might do that one with a Scion. Superior gem. That's really all I'm picking up at this point, since most of them you can buy on anybody by this point in the game. This is not what I wanted. I wanted this. Couldn't find any dark shrines. I am kind of running through these a little fast at this point, but not really that worried about them. I would like to find them if I could, but if not, oh well.
There's nothing quite so enticing as a
There's the silver door. That door's locked. Looks like it's around the back. There's the silver key. Bunch of exits out of here going the other way, but we're going this way. Silver door. All the dang sacrifices. And all of these corrupted gear.
I am no beast of burden.
Which means all these flasks are getting thrown out.
I am no beast of burden.
No, we're not going to take that. There we go. Grab this.
The metal
That's pretty good actually, but sword. Anything that's not too huge that I could pick up. Well, I can put this in my off hand at least. That'll clear up some space. That's about as good as I'm gonna get.
I am no beast of burden.
There we go. Grab the actual currency.
I am no beast of burden.
Luckily, this is a pretty easy sprint back over to where I'm supposed to be at. You know what? I think I'm going to try the portal. Oh no, nope, don't want to abandon it. I'm going to finish it.
The Empire awaits you with open jaws. Are you a martyr? Unspent. The singular of
A golden device hidden by overflows with power.
Okay, time to throw some junk out I don't need. Here, a stack of those. That'll stack in there. Oh, target's corrupted, can't be upgraded. Gotcha. I'll stick that on there then.
I am no beast of burden.
Okay. Time to go into the Ascendancy Chamber. I have 4 keys. We'll get these 4.
I am no beast of burden.
Okay, time to stash stuff. That flask in there. For now, I'm just going to get all of these scrolls, all the currency picked up, and I'll worry about picking up the other stuff. That over there. Throw out one of these stacks. Okay, there's my alarm. I will be right back. Okay, I can move this up here, which clears out a 4-slot area. We'll actually take this one, ID it. I think I'll hold on to those to switch over. Edict of Flames. Still going to be using those boots for a while. If you... Ha! Even better. Stash should be full. Good enough. Altar of Ascendancy. Grab those points. Inventory is full. Well, that mask would be good. I'll throw out those just so I can identify it and see if it's actually as good as it. Okay, it seems to think it's really good, so something I can throw out. Well, I can go through here. Go through the blues. I don't need Raise Zombie. Don't need that many fireballs. Summon Raging Spirit. Storm Call. There we go. That's 4 open slots. That's the Corrupted Boots. Okay, it's all done there, and Labyrinth is done.
Hello.
I might actually hold on to that. Same with those. Still going to sell that. I think I'm going to keep that ring. So actually the entire inventory I've got. Is probably mostly going to get kept. Okay. We'll go sell all those now.
You're right.
Both those and those. There we go. That cleared up space, a bunch of space. I'm just going to get rid of all those. Top right. We're going to move that to here, so that can go on the top left. bottom right one as well. Okay, so first things first, I need to convert some currency up. What's that look like for... Okay, we're going to clear out some of these, because it doesn't seem to touch those as long as I've got some in my inventory. I really only need 2 stacks in there. Put a little over, but that's fine. Now, what do I buy? Ah, these. Don't want to go too far down. There, that's fine there. Okay. Two stacks of 40 in there. That looks good. Go over here, sell items, sell, purchase items, and these. So 3 more. How many of these things do I have? Quite a bit. That's good there, that's good there. I might as well sell all those for the... I'm looking for quantity. It's 15... and 25. Just purchase, sell. Clear out all these flasks I have. Okay. Oh, I forgot to switch those in. It's a spot there for one. You know, I'm just going to sell off all these healing and mana ones. I'll get more. I want to keep the combo ones, though. I will keep the... Okay, looks like I've got all the ones that have qualities on them. I'll keep those as well. Okay, now we can click. Not like how that one went in there. There we go. Slightly bit, small bit more room. Those over here. Just that in here. That ring. Put those on that tab. Grab the quality flask and that flask. Guess I can pull the rings out of here. It's not that. Those. The flask. Okay. My gym tab is now clear. Currency, this one. Okay. Looks like most of that's currency now. Get the unique rings in here. Yeah, shuck. I wanted to keep the amethyst rings. I'm not going to worry about... We'll get rid of the gold rings, too. Topaz, ruby, moonstone. That's actually a decent one. Not going to worry about the... I need the necklaces, really, except for... I'll hold on to onyx. Get rid of most of those. Okay, so... Effectively, that's going to go on anybody at low level. That'll take over at 30, probably. Yeah, necklaces I don't need to worry about. The only ones I'll keep are the onyx. Okay, time to sell stuff. Actually, if I make a little bit of room, staff can go right there. There's maybe room to pull out 4 more items. There. There. Hold on to those 2 flasks. That's got a quality. It's not identified. That's not the one I need to pull out. Something I need to pull out. Oh. There we go. Now I can sell that one. Everything converted to currency. So I missed a gold amulet, which is fine. That's got a quality. I want to sell that as well. Okay. Now for 2 stone rings. So that's put the golds here. Blues are down there. Okay, there's 3 for that. We're gonna go sell these quick. Junk. Okay, so we'll sell that one. So that can go there. Don't have the right amount of those. That ring's getting kept for a low level one. So red orange, red blue. We're gonna take that, play one of those to make it.
Blue tendrils entangle and change. All that remains is gold.
Dang it. Oh well. So I get 2 blue rings of those. Okay. Neither of those came out with anything on them I might want, so sell both of them. And we're going to sell all the blue ones. We'll keep the base ones. Oh, that's a gold. That's a gold. So that's the only one that's not gold in there now. Move those up here. So I just need red blues to make those upgrades. Go with that. So this equipment can come into the first page now. Well, what of it will fit? There we go. Hammer and that can sit in here. Don't have anything equipped in my offhand, which is good. This page is still a mess. Okay. No fragments over on the left. Good enough. I'll just sell off all these rings and color good. There we go. I was making combos on accident there that I didn't want. Those are all sold. We're good to go. Have cleaned everything up. Should go talk to the people and do the stuff in my
So there you are.
hideout.
What's up?
I will see you again. The rings that bind, Groot. I will see you again.
Okay, that's all done there. I think I'm going to call it a day here. So, have a good day, everyone.